What is going on, everybody? Depraved Slasher here. We are back with the Pound and Slash Marvel Media Podcast. This is Pounds.
Hello.
I'm Slash.
We're doing this thing. Hey.
Stabby, not Rocky.
Stabby, not Rocky. Gotta go with a joke for this one.
So, this is actually going to be a pretty... how should I say it? Probably not near as long as one of the Loki episode ones will be.
Right.
We're actually just here reviewing Black Widow.
Right.
Which came out Friday.
Right, yeah, Friday.
He came over after work on Thursday because we work nights. We waited till 3 o'clock in the morning because we live in the Eastern time zone.
Yep, if you saw our video, we literally said, hey, we are waiting for this bad boy to come out. Yep.
Right. And we watched it. And we enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We have our complaints. We'll get to those.
I do have one bit of news, just one.
But we have a couple pieces of news that we want to cover that have come out over the last couple days. So go ahead.
Right, just one before, and that we can go right into it. One is Charlie Cox's reported return to MCU as Daredevil, but will he be the same Matthew Murdock from the Netflix series?
That's not new. We covered this already.
What? No, it
That
just came out literally 3 minutes ago.
specific article might be new.
Right.
But we've talked about this for all the Netflix people at once.
Oh, you did all at once. Okay.
They already said it's not going to be the exact same characters. They're basically doing it as if the Netflix series never happened.
Oh, okay. Okay, yep, that's not news. Okay, well, scrap that.
One piece of news
that
I do have.
Go ahead, bro.
Chris Hemsworth actually did voice Throg.
Which that was interesting. I didn't rewatch episode 5.
Episode 5. I noticed he had said some things.
Right.
And then I think Screen Crush had even mentioned in their Easter eggs that Throg was actually saying... You can't make out what he's saying.
Right.
But he's like...
Right, he's like, I'm going to get the hammer. I'm like, God.
But it was actually Chris Hemsworth that voiced it, so that was pretty cool.
Right. And Black Widow is also not being released in China yet because, one, people are actually pirating the movie, which...
Not hard to do. All you need is a VPN and Disney Plus.
Right, and then on top of that, there's also, I guess they have a 100-year party going on, so they said the movie literally won't be released until August.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it was gonna be like.
I thought it was too until I read it.
22-100 or some shit like that.
Because it's crazy. Because this is literally like the third movie that's not.
It would actually been
like on time or at all.
2102.
Right, I thought it was gonna be canceled. I was looking for maybe they're gonna cancel it. I don't know
because like that.
Right, because they're already mad about the Eternals because of the whole situation with what their movie going on.
It'd be 2121. I'm a fucking moron. Guys, I have not been asleep.
No,
yet. I've been awake for probably close to 20-something hours.
I don't know why he doesn't sleep. I actually took a power nap.
It's a very easy reason as to why I didn't sleep.
Oh yeah, he told me that.
We started binge watching, not the new season that's supposed to be coming out because it's not out yet, but the last season that had come out of American Horror Story. Right. We probably watched like 8 episodes of that last night, 7 or 8. And then, aside from that, guys, I have discovered the amazingness that is Marvel Unlimited.
Yeah, he showed me that. It's
for $10 a month, you can read any comic book that they have that's on there, and there's a lot.
And he showed us why is there so much? And then they said, you can start here if you do. I said, bro, I'm about to be overwhelmed as freak right now. I'm about to just.
No, you just pick a path and go.
Just pick a path and go.
Dude.
That's it.
Read it like DC makes their comics. You don't have to actually follow the entire story. You just got to read little arcs and move along. Read the big ones. Read the Civil Wars. Read Monsters Unleashed.
I thought about if I do get that'd be one I'll probably read. Start Civil War 1 and 2 and just go that route because
Civil War 2's reasoning for fighting was better,
right?
But the overall story was much better in Civil War 1.
Right.
Any other news?
If you want Angelina's Thena from Eternals, they got a Funko of it.
Don't care. Also, some more fun news. Scarlett Johansson is planning on not returning to the MCU. So all of you butthurt fans that keep wanting Tony back, you can now proceed and bitching about her being gone.
I'm getting them from fans. That's crazy. You said that because it seems like every time we do a podcast, I get a fan or I get something you're saying, well, why is he unfollowing and all that. So this is the first time. But no,
I hope she starts unfollowing too. She's gone.
Right. She's and because my family, God love it, my family and friends, they're like, she's gonna come back. She's like, so do what's happening wrong. She's like, he's coming back. She's coming back. I'm like, no.
She ain't rising up out of the grave unless they decide to do a movie based off of Marvel Zombies.
And that would be badass if they.
There is a rumor I read earlier that during Secret Wars, or it might have been Secret Wars,
okay,
or whatever they're planning on doing in the MCU, we might get Falcon versus Steve. Apparently, there is a rumor going around that our boy Steve is going to be back for a movie to fight Falcon.
It only makes sense for Captain America 4.
I wouldn't be Captain America 4.
Well, not 4. Okay. Well, okay. Because you said after my fault. You said after Secret Wars.
I think it's going to be Fuck, did I have to relook up the article? I don't know.
Oh, no, you don't have to look. Yeah.
I don't remember what movie they said it was going to be. It was like Secret Wars or something along those lines.
Right. Okay. Huh. But anyway, that's pretty... And I think Chris Evans was... okay, see, how about this? See, fans, if you want them to come... Let them come back on their own terms. Don't just be like, we demand... Like,
to be fair, Chris Evans is still young.
Yeah, Chris Evans is still young. I mean, supposedly right now he's old man Chris Evans.
He could technically be Captain America for another 15 years.
Yeah, for another 15 years if he wanted to. But let them decide if they want to come back. Right, he doesn't want to. This is more like, hey, Marvel, I might come back or not. I'm like, and we're fine with that. Don't be like, yo, we fans, we want prequels, sequels, dynamic. We want prequel. We want 5 prequels of Thanos. Like, why 5 prequels of Thanos? Can we just... No, I want 5. Give me 5 of him.
I want 0. Literally don't care about Titan.
And they're like, we want 50,000 of everything and a Winter Soldier. I'm like, we already have a Winter Soldier prequel. It's called Captain America 1. Literally, he's back in there.
Ralph has good jokes every now and again.
I do, because
I'll give him that one.
What the fuck? Like, Bucky is literally doing a prequel. That is your prequel. What the fuck, bro? And then my last news I got is David Arbel, Stranger Things cop himself. He said that he heard some chatter from Marvel Studios regarding Red Guardian, that there's a possible future in the MCU, that he can really be doing other future projects with this character.
I hope not.
Why?
We'll get there.
Oh, you motherfucker. That's all I got.
That's all you got?
Let's go. Because I got to know why. Because I think he's funny. Personally, I think he's funny.
I'm not saying he's not funny.
Yeah.
I'm just saying his character's unnecessary.
But
anyways,
that's Marvel Studios.
I don't give a fuck.
They're gonna do some stuff with it, bro.
Red Guardian is unnecessary. Anyways,
can't wait to break this movie down. It's gonna be funny. I thought it was funny. Even when I saw it in theaters, I thought it was funny.
So, first and foremost, we're going to go ahead and jump into our overall review of Black Widow. And again, we're doing this differently than what we used to do.
Right.
We used to go through and break things down scene by scene by scene, but then we always ended up with like 2-hour videos.
Right.
So,
Oof.
we're done with that shit.
Right.
We're just going to focus over the story plots that we had... Or not story plots. Sorry. We're going to go over the things that we rank them on. We'll talk a little bit about them things. Said things.
Right.
And then we will tier it. And then we will give what we feel our predictions are for the MCU. Not that there's much you're able to pull off of this. This is why prequels are stupid. This movie's good, don't get me wrong.
Right.
But it doesn't progress the story at all.
And that's one of our complaints. But we'll get to that. There's like
we
got so many complaints. But like I said, I didn't hate it. I just...
We'll get to that. No, I like the movie. It's good. It's not going to get as bad a rating as what we're making it sound. It actually is going to sit pretty nicely.
Right, actually,
it's
been just a long time. That's all.
Anyways, overall story. The story was actually pretty decent. We finally get to see what happened with Nat in between Civil War and Infinity War.
Right.
We get to see her reconnect with her sister.
That fight sister was good, though.
Her family, even though apparently nobody is actually really family. They're all just a sleeper cell from Russia.
Right. They just sleeper cells. Every last one of them. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Right.
And then we find out that everything Nat thought she did, she didn't really do.
Right, because her sister was like, "Are you sure you did this?"
Are you sure?
And look,
I kept waiting for John Cena to pop in and be like, "Are you sure about that?"
I was waiting for it. Just like, go, "Are you sure about that?" And then just go back like, "John Cena, leave. You're wrong movie.
Wrong movie. Go back to Fast 9.
Fast 9. Go back to 9. Where are you coming from? Wrong movie, bro."
But no. So like, then they stop the bad guy. That's the story in a nutshell. There's some smaller things here and there that are kind of tying into it.
Yeah.
Now I will say the humor of this movie was on point. The bickering between the sisters, especially over Nat's poses,
Bro.
were fantastic.
Said your pose. Your pose.
I agree with a lot of what everyone was saying. The lady that acted in the role of Yelena Belova,
Right.
she kind of stole the movie.
Unfortunately, yeah.
It's not unfortunate, actually. It's a very good thing because she is the future
Bro, yeah. Well, damn.
she's in the future of the MCU. Nat is not.
Right, because Nat's gone. Right.
Yeah, Nat's gone.
Nat's gone.
He's not coming back.
Next week we're gonna get about 5,000 messages on direct. Be like, Marvel fans said they want Nat to come back and play future roles. I'm like, bro, what? Where? How? Can you elaborate? Is she an alien? Elaborate, please do it. She's a Skrull. She was never dead. Black Widow was up in the sky with Samuel Jackson.
No. And here's the reason they can never retcon that, because they would have never actually got the Soul Stone had it been a Skrull.
Right. Exactly.
Because it had to be an actual meaningful death.
Right.
And a Skrull is not a meaningful death, except for maybe 2 of the Skrulls.
Must say, well, yeah, at least 2 of them, at least. Yeah.
But we don't even care about those 2.
Right. They're irrelevant. We don't care about them.
So...
Barely inconvenience.
But they're gonna being bad guys any fucking ways.
Yeah.
That's another story for another time.
Right.
But nah. So I mean, the story was pretty decent. Like I said, I will 100% admit I am glad I did not see it in theaters. This man watched it with us and then still went and seen it in theaters.
Like
he can't fucking
he
help
like that
himself.
into me. I was like, oh, I'll put my head down on that one. Like,
It's just not theater worthy, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Ralph, to you, everything is theater worthy. If they re-released fucking Power Rangers from '95 in
Bet.
theaters, you would go watch it.
Bet. You think I won't, my guy?
No, I know.
Like, he'd be like, we gotta do a podcast. I can't.
Which is fine. He's a theater nerd. He loves watching everything he can in theater.
Right,
and
at least somewhat decent.
And that's fine.
It doesn't, I don't watch, garbage stuff. Well, except for
Yeah, you do.
Force Stick. That was the only bad one that I've seen.
No, it's okay. It's not me shitting on him. It's not. I have... There are levels to this shit for me.
Yeah, well, yeah, you already told me about
and
that.
this movie, to me, is just not worth spending the money in theaters
Right.
for 4 fucking people with popcorn and drinks and stuff when I can spend just the $30.
Right. And you
watch
get
it
to
at
keep it. You get to keep it, too.
And I get to keep it and watch it whenever the fuck I want.
Because my father said he was
However many
trying
times
to buy
I
it.
would.
He was
Right.
trying to buy it. So I said, yeah. He's like, yeah, 30. So yeah, you get to keep it, though.
I mean, if you were the type of person that, like, you have to go to theaters, you love the big screen with the loud noises, cool, go do it. But it wasn't spectacular it wasn't just something that I'm like, I've seen it and was like, man, I should have seen this in theater. It was just like, okay, cool, it's over. And I've seen it twice.
I mean, I see it twice, too.
Okay, I lied. I saw it like once and a half because I actually took a nap during it the second time.
Okay. Where I was like, dang, the first time you took... Oh, no, I thought you was wide awake in that
I watched
bad boy.
it the first time.
Right.
I tried to watch it again yesterday. That's probably why another reason I didn't actually get sleep last night.
Oh, wow.
Was because I took like a 2.5 hour nap.
Okay. You told me about that. If I take a nap, I'm up. I'm like, oh, okay. Damn.
But no, overall story, I give it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I give it an 8. Like,
it was decent. It's worth watching.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to see it in theaters, go see it in theaters. If you don't,
that's
power
cool
to you.
That's why
I don't care.
Disney Plus has it out there on Disney Plus.
Watch it where you want. I wish I could do the same for Shang-Chi and Eternals because those are 2 more movies I don't give a fuck about seeing in theaters.
Yeah, because those... No, they're not going on Disney Plus, are they?
No.
No, they're not. You just got to go to the theater. Wow.
They will eventually go to Disney Plus early.
Oh, that's right. We talked about that, yeah.
But it's like a month or 2 after the movie
Right.
comes out in theaters. So, I mean, I'll go see those in theaters because they're kind of forcing me to.
Right.
Because Disney's a bunch of money-hungry assholes.
As he looks at the cameras.
I was trying to think of a politically correct way of just calling them assholes.
Right. You sons of
I had a lot of other words I wanted to use.
I know, he's like, let me think about what I was going to say here for a minute.
But yeah, they're just a bunch of jerks. So
yeah, they want the money. I mean, it is.
they're getting the money if you spend it $30 on fucking TV.
Or are they getting a lot of it? See, we don't know. Like,
We won't know.
Yeah.
Honestly, they could even change their mind if this actually ended up doing really well. It actually is still the highest grossing movie first day wise during the pandemic.
Made like what, 40 million so far?
I don't know how much so far, but I know first day it was like 17
No,
mil.
17 million. Okay, 17 million. Okay.
Which was like 6 mil more than Fast 9, who was the previous record holder.
Yeah.
Why are you guys supporting that movie, Ralph?
Look, he just swapped out.
You're the reason why we keep getting shittier and shittier Fast and Furious movies. They're just getting worse.
We can't get back on
Because jackasses like you go watch the damn movies.
But I thought it looks, especially the space.
No, that's what makes it terrible.
The space. I don't do. You can't breathe out there. It don't matter. I got family. I saw that shit on TikTok. Somebody said, you can't go out there. You might not make it. I don't need air. I got family. When I see you again. Like, oh my God. Did he just go out there with no suit on? And then using duct tape? This ain't even a spacesuit. I love it though, man. It's already got $1 billion.
All right, this isn't a Fast and Furious podcast. Stop.
It's got $1 billion.
Let's stop. Both of us, stop it. All right.
It's your fault.
7 out of 10 story, which is better than the 4 out of 10 Fast 9 would get. Ralph gave the story an 8. You already said that, right?
Yeah, I give it an 8. I'll give Fast 9 10 out of 10, but I'm done. I'm done.
No, you wouldn't.
I'm going back. Let's go.
I know you wouldn't, because if you truly believe that, I'd fire you. All right.
It's like we just got the whole podcast. It's like what happened to the podcast?
Podcast.
Shit got real. That's what happened.
And it wasn't even about Marvel.
Right. That's the thing that would do. It's like, just like we cut the feed.
All right. So next up is acting.
Yeah.
Acting was solid.
Rachel Weisz was good. David, all of them. Like, yeah.
They all did their thing.
Yeah.
I have no complaints with the acting itself. I think the characters suck.
Yeah.
Well, 2 of them. I like 2 of the characters. Everyone else sucks.
Yeah, just welcome to the suck. They're all suck.
It's dude, and this is okay. We'll get into that on fighting when we talk about Taskmaster.
Good Lord.
Because I actually like Taskmaster.
Yeah.
I was not one of the people that were on Twitter bitching.
They were bitching about Taskmaster too?
Yeah.
Why?
Pick a reason. It was a female. She was being mind controlled. I mean, whatever.
Oh, God, I didn't find that. Or wait, what? That's so stupid. I thought she was the. Never mind. Okay.
Honestly, so the only 2 characters, to be fair, that I really didn't like were the 2 parent characters in the movie.
Well, they were just bad. Well, they were.
They were bad parents.
Yeah,
they were bad people.
And
the acting was fine.
Yeah.
I just character-wise, they can go to hell.
And I'm happy that Natasha pointed out, like, you are an idiot and you are a coward. And she said it twice. A coward. Like, you are not good parents at all. Both of you are not.
And, and you know, since we're talking about acting, or characters kind of go hand in hand.
Right.
So the reason I don't want Red Guardian back is because I don't want just a bunch of super soldiers. Like, we just eliminated a whole group of the sumbitches.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Because we just did the whole Falcon Winter Soldier, and now we're... But it could...
There only needs to be one. And his name is Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
I don't need... I mean, Red Guardian didn't even have his fucking shield. What the fuck was he even doing with life? He barely fit into a suit.
He went, still fits. And then she said she never washed. I'm sorry. That was... Like, what?
Probably smelled like one of those, like, gym bags from high school.
Wow. Never washed it. That is so... And it just... Did anybody just hear that joke? Like, bro, what? That's nasty, bro. He even take a shower in prison. That's like... bro, he's like double funk, bro.
Again, going back to the comedy in the movie.
Yeah.
My favorite scene is entire movie. You guys gotta understand, Yelena is talking shit this entire movie.
Yeah, she's
about Nat's poses.
Yeah.
So then Yelena towards the end of the movie does this weird, like she drops out of the vent,
Yeah,
and when she drops out of the vent, she lands in the Black Widow pose,
Right.
and she stands up very quickly and is like,
like,
ugh, and starts shaking.
Like it was bad.
And
like, you all right?
she's like, never again. I'm
Never.
gonna
She
do that
said
again.
never again. Yeah, she said never again. She will never do that ever again.
Funniest moment in the movie. Had me rolling.
Cause she was like, how do you do? And we're like, do what? The pose thing. Like, how do you?
Oh, you're talking about the very first time?
Yeah, the first
She's
time.
like, I'm doing the hair
like
whip.
with the hair whip. Like, but that's funny
When
though.
she first started doing it, though, I was confused. I was like, "What the fuck
What
are
is
you?
she
What are
doing?
you doing?
She
What?
said-
Get off the what?
Oh,
Oh,
she's doing the whole thing from Iron Man 2.
she's making fun of. Okay,
And then she was trying. And then important that she was trying to be serious, and then she's like, "No, you're just being a poser, bro. Like you're people want to look at you." Like, damn. Right?
but yeah. So
But
I
Red
give-
Guardian should come back. You don't want to let
he shouldn't do anything. He should not exist. I give the movie a 9, or the acting a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I gave 8.
You gave it an 8.
Yeah, because like Rachel's
Like the-
character was okay, but it wasn't
The acting was solid.
right. Overall, all three of them, even like I said, Red Guardian. Even though I know we got differences on that, Red Guardian and them, all three of them. were good.
Post credit scene.
You ain't never cool. This is why we do care about this movie, y'all. We do. We do. People.
Honestly, I watched Screen Crush put together a full story on Nat's evolution.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Through everything.
Right.
And we're talking from the beginning when she first came in. You remember like the piece he did on Loki
Yeah.
that was like really heart
Right.
wrenching. Yeah, so he did this about her too, which is cool.
Dang.
But see, I almost cried during Loki's. I still didn't care that Nat died in Endgame.
Right. Just watch the hair. Watch the hair. Like, let's just say, Nat's evolved hair. Like, okay, she had the little poofy.
No, it's not so much the hair thing. It's just her story.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's not how she aged.
I was thinking the hair. That's all.
No, but that's what you're saying. You're focused on the hair. I'm talking about her actual character development. How she started off as not giving a fuck about nobody, only doing it for the job, and then it became about family.
I swear we will go back to Fast and Furious 9. You bring up family one more time. That's it. It's going to be Fast and Furious 9. We're just going to go ahead and scrap this whole... No, look at his face. You see his face? He's like,
No,
what?
I still, and I can't wait till we watch Endgame and we could talk about Endgame.
Yeah.
Because I still feel like Hawkeye should have been the one to die. I feel like that would have been more heart-wrenching.
Yeah, now that... Yeah. Yeah.
When Black Widow died, I was like, oh, I guess she's gone.
And some people, when I was in theaters, that's a memorable moment. Some people were...
Some people were crying.
Yeah, they were crying in that theater.
I cried when Tony died.
Yeah, it's not, I had to throw back a little tear, like, get back in there. Like, get your ass back in
No,
there.
I cried.
I was like, no, get back in there.
I'm not ashamed to cry.
I did almost shed a tear when Spider-Man got poofed. I didn't know he was going to get poofed.
I didn't. I mean, I got that gut wrench feeling.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, I know he's going to be back next movie.
Right, I know he was, but it was just one of those ones that was like, what the hell? But,
Right.
yeah. But overall, yeah, just solid acting. Comedy was there. Yeah. So.
Special effects.
There was not too much of it. But
There's not a whole lot to talk about here.
yeah.
They did pretty solid with
Right.
everything that they had.
Right, what was given. Right.
And it's honestly the reason why I didn't give it a perfect 10.
Yeah, neither did I.
Because honestly, Loki has better special effects overall and uses everything to a much grander scale, it felt like.
See, if we didn't look at, all these other shows beforehand, we probably would have been a lot better. But see, we done seen
Right.
over the top shit right now. We done
Right.
They got a floating head, bro. Like a floating dust cloud. I can't, bro.
They look cool.
Yeah, no, I'm saying no. I'm saying like, yeah, like I can't, like that's badass. And then we get to this, it's like, sure.
Right. The biggest special effects they had in it was what
The ending.
the helicarrier .5 falling out of the sky.
Oh yeah, the hell. You know what? The hell. Okay, see,
Like the helicarrier
He got jokes there too.
Didn't
I
fully
was like, wait, what?
The helicarrier.exe failed, so it just kind of half built itself and it's there. Whatever they were working on.
Change the plan. I just shot the whole thing, and like what? I shot the whole thing, and it's just coming down like Captain America 2 style coming down. Like, what did you do, woman? Damn. You had one job.
But yeah, I gave special effects an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I gave it 8 out of 10 as well.
No, you did not.
I did. I gave it 7.
You gave it a 9.
I did. Oh yay!
That was the only 9 you gave it.
That was only 9. Yeah. Well, because it was good. Like that ending fight scene and all that, man. Like
That has nothing to do with special effects.
I thought that was special.
Fighting is its own category.
No, I know. No, I mean like how they were, like.
Oh.
Affecting it. No, not the
Okay.
fight scene. Yeah. You know what I mean. Don't do that.
Speaking of fighting,
Now we get to the fighting.
fighting is actually the last category.
Yeah.
So the fighting was solid.
Yeah.
Again, I think this is the best fighting we've seen from Nat to date.
Yeah.
As well as everyone else that did really well. And this is where I feel like Taskmaster was actually really cool because what a lot of people were not recognizing, everybody was so quick to just trash it because it was a female
Wow.
that was, basically just imitating everyone else, which, by the way, that's what Taskmaster does, y'all.
He's a Taskmaster is a mimicry person. Yeah.
But every single fighting style he used in the movie, or she used in the movie, was copied from one of Nat's friends or
Right.
herself.
Like he had Black Panther, he had Hawkeye.
He did the Black
Or she had
Panther
Black
thing.
Panther, Hawkeye, and all of them.
The way he fought with the shield was like Captain
Right,
America.
that boom, that catch with the shield.
The way she fought with the bow and arrow,
Yep.
like Hawkeye did.
And it was like precision. Like she was like dead on.
And
with
then
that,
she
man.
fought like Black Widow as well.
Right, she fought like Black Widow.
So just seeing all the different styles being used was actually really fucking dope.
And she didn't even have to talk. She just like all she did was just do it.
And then like the fight scene between Nat and all of the widows. Nat was giving it to him to start off.
I thought she was gonna die. I mean, I knew she was.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
You thought she was gonna die?
I thought this was about to be the end of Nat right here. I was like, well,
You really did.
for a brief second, 5 seconds, 5 seconds, y'all. I thought
Like for 5 seconds, you forgot she died in Endgame.
yeah. I was like, wait,
5 whole seconds.
bro, she got her in a headlock. I was like, bro, they just Well, I thought they were gonna do like the RoboCop thing with the mask and shit. Like maybe that was not.
They had already done that. Ralph gets so into this, guys.
I do. This is so good.
The man has no logic.
Hell no! I just roll with. I run with the punches, man. I just run with it.
Oh, I love you, Ralph.
I thought okay, 5. This 1, 2, 3, 4. I said, what the hell is happening? I literally was putting my heads up in the theater like, what is going on here? Somebody.
In the theater?
Yes.
So you forgot that you'd watched it once already, and even the second time watching it, you thought she was gonna. He's fired. Last episode you're ever seeing Ralph on. He laughs because he thinks I'm playing. I'm laughing because he thinks I'm playing.
No, he's not. I'm about to replace. Did they just recast another?
We're recasting you.
Like from WandaVision. Did they recast Pedro? Yes, they just recast Ralph altogether. He's no longer here. Just some random Joe. What up, random Joe? Pound and slash.
That's all right. We need the fun.
Oh, we try. I try at least.
We need the fun. No, you don't. That's the thing.
Oh,
No, the fighting was actually one of my favorite parts about the movie, though.
Oh yeah.
My favorite fight scene overall was that fight scene between Nat and Yolanda.
Okay, I was gonna say
when
the
they
sister.
first got
We're
together.
gonna be like adults here.
Dude, they were being savage as fuck.
Oh my god.
Like,
She's like, stay down. She threw that plate
Yeah.
at her face.
Yelena kicked Nat off of her.
Yeah.
And Nat's fucking head
Yeah.
hit the door, and she's like helicoptered in
Right.
the air.
That was weird.
And I was like, that was savage.
Dang. Bro.
Their fight was probably more savage than anybody else's.
Yeah.
The only thing I might say was the coolest moment, fight wise, just the coolest individual fight move in the entire movie. For me, was when Taskmaster 300 kicked Nat off of the fucking bridge.
She did. She did. Goddamn.
She kicked. Well, Nat tried to block it with the shield. She kicked the
she went-
shield, and she like ricocheted off of the truck, off the bridge.
Bro, when Taskmaster just came into the party.
Came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I was actually looking at my phone when it happened.
Yeah, came out of nowhere.
Like, I'd pulled up my phone. I don't even remember why. I didn't hardly look at my phone at all the entire movie, but I pulled up my phone and I looked down, and I think it was because I just seen Nat driving, so I was like, oh, I got about 10 seconds.
Right, and then you hear the...
I looked down at my phone,
And I jumped when
and
I
next
saw
thing I
the
know,
boom.
I hear kaboom,
Boom.
and I look up, and it's like slow motion spinning, and
Right.
I'm like, oh, she got, okay.
And then you hear Blackwood, she's like, I'm pretty sure Ross has no jurisdiction. I said, that's... You about to die, woman. Please get up. Get out the car. Get out the car. Out the car.
No.
Get out the car, bro. Yeah.
But yeah, overall, I gave Fighting an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
You gave it an 8 out of 10.
It was good.
So that's going to do it for the scoring. Overall, once averaged all together, we give it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Once it's completely averaged together. Which is actually, again, very solid outing.
Right, because we didn't hate the movie.
Over and above all, I personally gave the movie, like, my total ended up being 7. His ended up being 8.
Isn't that crazy? Like, yeah.
Now.
His is 7. Mine's is 8.
Now, here's what I want you guys to understand.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
I would have actually given story a higher mark were it not for the post-credits scene. And I will tell you what, this is probably, in my opinion, the worst post-credit scene I've seen in this entire MCU.
Yeah, my father said it was a letdown, too. It's just a letdown.
Because here's my problem. First off, they 100% cheapened Black Widow's sacrifice in Endgame with this cutscene. By all of a sudden forcing her sister on some revenge narrative that's not even a true narrative.
Right. So you know the whole thing's gonna be BS in Hawkeye. Well, yeah.
And it's setting up the Hawkeye show, which is cool, I guess.
But like he was in his Ronin costume.
So she showed the video from then.
Okay. I thought maybe like...
Obviously, this is after Nat died. This is after he was done being Ronin.
Right. Okay.
But also Hawkeye's story, a lot of the story for Hawkeye is going to be dealing with a lot of his issues with the whole Ronin character.
Right.
Which, if you've read up on the story they're using.
My name's Ronin now.
I hope you know that. If not, I just ruined it for you.
Right, that's it.
But, and also training Kate.
Right, because she's supposed to be taking up the mantle for it, so.
Right, and so they're also setting up this, like, super villain team, which is cool. We all kind of been expecting it. I mean, she picked up...
U.S. Agent
in Falcon and Winter Soldier. She now has Yelena Beloni and, it's Belova, guys.
Belova.
I like calling her Yelena Beloni.
Baloney. You're baloney now. You're fake.
But, they picked her up in this.
Well, if you're
she's probably, in my opinion, I think she's going to pick up Enchantress at the end of Loki.
As I said, if your prediction has come true next week, then she has her now
2 days.
Right, 2 days and 2 days. If that does happen, so
2 work days.
Right,
3 days technically. It's only Sunday. But yeah, it's 2 work days. But yeah, so we know they're building up this supervillain team, which is cool as well. I'm excited about that. I don't think Yelena, especially after getting back in touch with her sister and then being close again, and then like all of a sudden she dies, and it's like, oh, now, well, I gotta kill Hawkeye because this stupid lady over here tells me he's the reason she died. Come on.
Right, and working with Dad, I was like, okay, so you just gonna work with the woman. All right, that's cool. I thought maybe she was gonna just be off on her own.
I thought she was gonna be like, I actually legit thought she was just going to go off with the other widows to stop all the other widows.
Right, not that's why. Right, damn, that would have made more sense. We both knew that. I thought she was just gonna leave, but damn, you're not. And it's like, I want to raise. Okay, so you just want money too. Okay.
And another complaint. And this is just me nitpicking.
Oh dear.
Just me nitpicking.
Here we go.
But, and again, this whole podcast, our podcast will always be in spoiler territory, guys.
Oh yeah, always.
I was extremely nitpickily upset because how in the hell did Nat get away from General Ross at the end of that movie?
Yeah, they never really they just went fade
to
black.
Her family gets away, and then she's just standing in the field waiting for General Ross to pull up.
I thought maybe she was gonna run,
and then all of a sudden it fades to black. Comes back up. She's walking through a field to meet up with her buddy who got her a Quinjet.
Right. How did you get away? Blonde hair. Well, now
you were specifically standing there waiting for him to show up. How did you get away? I don't know.
I thought maybe she was gonna run. or something, or fight or something. I don't know. I don't know what I didn't think it was gonna fade. I thought she was gonna at least do something. I was like, oh, she faded to black. Okay, so we're done. That's it. We're done. Or at least I thought maybe she was gonna go into the raft. I guess not.
Right.
Like something, but we didn't get nothing. He said, fade to black. All right, we met our friend again. Got a Quinjet for us. Cool. I gotta get some friends out. Let's go. I do like how they kept referencing the Avengers though a lot in this movie too. I mean, I don't know, I guess that's my little personal thing I like. It was like, oh, don't you got a science guy, Tony Stark or something, or Captain America takes down the Red Room? I'm like, we are really. I like how we still have that whole. I mean, but you know that's the whole point of continuity. But I like that, so that's just my little.
Now, with that being said,
You got predictions?
no, not yet.
Okay.
I put up the tier list.
Oh yeah.
You all should be able to see the tier list.
Hey.
This will be the highest ranked movie we have on the tier list so far,
All
which was not hard to do.
right.
It got an 8 out of 10, so it goes into the A tier, where it deserves. It's an A rank movie, although
Well,
if we'd have gone off of my overall score, it would have been a B. But
right.
yeah. So again,
Well, it's an MCU movie, so we already knew like.
not every MCU.
Well, yeah, well, not really. Well,
I will single-handedly drag Guardians of the Galaxy down.
and I will not, because I fucking love that movie.
I don't need you to.
I know you won't, because you're gonna.
You can give it a 10. I'll give it a 1, which will give it a 5. It'll be a C.
Probably give it 11.
You can't.
Motherfucker.
It's out of 10.
You're just gonna just drag it like that, bro.
I
Ain't
will
that a
single-handedly
bitch?
shit on that movie.
Oh my god, that's so crazy. It's like it will never be better than Black Widow. It is 10 times better than Black
I agree. It's better than Black Widow.
Oh my god.
But you wanted to give Black Widow an 8,
Yeah.
and I think Black Widow's a 7.
That's what's going. Look, we're gonna have a lot of whatever we pull from this thing ever again. We're gonna have a lot of descriptions on that one. We're like, what you mean? Rocket Raccoon was a savage.
None of them. Not in the first movie.
You.
No, I actually really like the second Guardians.
Oh yeah, well,
I think the first one is meh. Meh at best. At best. But I also have Guardians 1 and Guardians 2 as my 2 least favorite MCU movies.
Yeah, but yeah, you just don't like Guardians at all.
It's 100% because of Peter Quill. I think he's the worst character in the MCU. I think Captain Marvel, even acting-wise, is 10 times better than what Peter Quill was.
Yeah.
But I'm also very much anti-dude that acts as him. I don't even remember what his name is now.
Dumb. Oh no.
See?
No,
He doesn't
don't
remember.
do this. No, he's trying to. He's
How important he is.
He's trying to know.
I can
No.
sit here and say I now remember this
Wait a
Chris
minute.
Pratt.
No, Chris
And he
Pratt.
couldn't
No,
even
he's
remember
one
it.
of the Chris's. Damn it, bro. God damn you.
Come on now.
You're like I don't even like the movie, and I know the guy's name. It take a while to remember, but I got him. Like, see, he's trying to be like Ralph. I thought you said you like Guardians. You should know his name by heart. You see Arrested Development. Oh man. When he was fat.
I love the post-credit scenes in the first Guardians.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Dancing Baby Groot.
Oh yeah. And then you hear Drax just look, and then he just dances.
Anyways,
But yeah.
so predictions. What do I think is going to come from Black Widow? Yelena's going to be in fucking Hawkeye.
Well, yeah,
That's what I got for you. That's it. That's all they gave us. They gave us one post-credit scene. We all know how Nat's story goes and finishes off.
Right.
One post-credit scene.
Yep.
This is why I don't like prequels, guys. This is why all of you fans out there, they're like, oh, we want prequels to everything. Why? So we can have absolutely nothing to look forward to?
Yeah, it brings that to the table. Nothing. So, I say this could be the end of Hawkeye.
Yeah, we can talk about that when we get to Hawkeye. I don't think Hawkeye's dying. They wouldn't save him just long enough to train somebody else and then kill him off.
Okay, or he'll get severely injured to where that's either die or get severely injured. That's my only prediction behind that.
I mean, he's gonna get hurt. Everybody gets hurt.
Right, but to the point where he can no longer do
Fight. He's wanting to retire anyways. I don't think he'll care.
Okay, but that was only my predictions behind that. Like,
He came out of retirement to be in the fucking Endgame.
right, that's true.
He don't want to fight.
Right.
That's why he's gonna train somebody else.
But that's my only two predictions: either die or gets really injured because
Ralph,
Elena's
Ralph thinks every series has to end on a very sad
Death.
note. This is why he should stop watching anime.
never. Can I ever get you a fucking T-shirt?
You can give me an anime T-shirt, but if you get me a Naruto one, I will record myself burning
that bitch
in the fire.
You go barbecue.
And
I'm
post
making
on
barbecue. What? It's anime T-shirt. I'm barbecuing.
We're having Fox for dinner.
Having Fox for dinner. Believe it. Oh.
Nah, again, good movie. If you have not seen it, find a way to see it. Watch it. Don't do it illegally.
Right. Please don't. Unauthorized pirate for wow.
Stop it, China.
Right.
But yeah, go watch it. I think that's it.
Yeah, I got nothing. That was good. Good movie. Go
Good
check
movie.
it out.
Watch it.
Means
Probably
that's
gonna-
the story though.
He's gonna leave after we're done.
Yeah,
Actually, he'll probably hang out for a couple minutes, and then he'll leave.
Yeah.
And then I'll probably go turn it on and go to sleep.
Right. That's it. 'Cause you gotta get you some sleep.
I ain't been to sleep yet.
I don't know why you gotta sleep, bro.
Because
Stop getting on your phone. Sleep.
look,
Sleep.
guys, I've been reading Ultimate Electra.
Sleep. That's the problem. He's not sleeping. He's like a night walker.
I am a night walker.
It's like a
Here,
vampire
now you can
night
see it
walker.
better because I have the other screen up. No, the glare is terrible.
The glare
You can't
is
see
killing
shit.
it.
Anyways,
But he's watching.
tried.
He's reading.
I'm reading through the Ultimate Universe, and I am now on Ultimate Electra number 5. Actually, I will probably read that before I go to sleep because that's the last one of Electra. The next one's Iron Man.
Just like, go to sleep, bro.
I am Iron Man.
Oh yeah, after the Loki, we have what 2 weeks of the
3 weeks.
3 weeks of the. Oh, okay.
Okay, so basically, this is how things are gonna go.
Okay.
Everybody.
Yeah, just break it down to him.
So, the last episode of Loki comes out in a couple days.
Right.
Our next podcast will be about that.
Right.
And then we will have a 3-week break where we will be able to watch other things for 3 weeks. The first 2 weeks are going to be focused on Avengers.
Right.
The last of the rest of the first season.
5 episodes. Yeah.
6. I think
six
it's got 6
episodes.
more episodes of
Right.
that. So we'll do 3 one week, 3 another. And then we'll have 1 more week of whatever ends up getting drawn out of here. It is my turn to draw this time. Although, again, thank you, Rev, for drawing something that has actually turned out to be very amazing.
You're awesome, T-Ref. That's what's up.
But no, so
You'll
then
get Fan Force steak.
well, probably. That's fine. I'd be cool with getting it out the way.
And I'm gonna be
We
like
need
I'm a fanboy. Of that
We need
shit.
we need a newer movie in F.
I'm gonna give that an A. All of it 10. Whatever he says is a lie.
And don't trust any of our tier list. Everything is going to be wrong.
It's like it gets an A. 100%. That's automatic 10. And not even but that's pretty much it. Yeah.
But yeah, so and then after that, it's right into What If, and What If looks amazing. And I'm gonna love What If because every week we're gonna be able to basically talk about a different story. It's not like one big story.
Right.
It's like an anthology style show. This is just gonna be a lot of fun. And of course, during the time of What If, we're gonna have like 2 more Marvel movies drop. I think maybe even
Shang-Chi,
3.
Venom.
I know Shang-Chi and Venom for sure.
Right. What's the other?
If there's one at the beginning of October,
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to look into that. But yeah, I know like Shang-Chi and Venom were one of the top like ones that were going in. Because Eternals comes out in November, right? I think that's November. Yeah, okay. I had to make sure. 'Cause I was like, is it Eternals in? No, it's October.
I never know what anybody else is doing though.
Right. They could have an animated movie come out, but who knows?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
Dude, Marvel's animation, other than they're
What we're watching right now?
yeah.
We're-
Again, Avengers, Earth's
Yeah.
Mightiest Heroes, fantastic show. If you have Disney Plus, go watch that shit.
Yeah, watch it.
Other than that, though, I haven't been too impressed with a lot of
Yeah,
their
you saw
animated outings.
the Doctor Strange.
Their
one.
animated movies aren't really that good, from what I've seen.
Yeah,
Go away, Fly. Don't bother me.
I just saw that. I saw it at the corner of my eye. But yeah, that's all I got. You got
That's
anything
it.
else, friend?
All right. So, with that being said, we love y'all. Thank y'all for watching us.
Yeah.
I may be back with Ralph or without him next week. I'm kidding.
Aw.
He's not really going anywhere. He's into a lifetime contract and he doesn't even know it.
Just like ball and chain. Just like he actually lives in this house. He cannot leave. Actually, he just sits up here.
We
like,
pretend he goes home and
Right,
goes to
right,
Florida.
right,
really,
right,
he's chained up in the
right.
bedroom and
Just like, can I get some crackers? No, maybe.
I am the only cracker in your life.
Right.
Anyways, with that being said, we love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Can always see y'all to pray people later.
Get some sleep.
Excelsior.
Sleep. Now.
Sleep is calling me.
Sleep is calling you.